It's Thursday, November 9th, 2023.
I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.
Guyana's President Irfan Ali has announced that his country is working with Barbados to end difficulties in the movement of cargo between Trinidad and Guyana. He suggests that maybe Barbados can provide a special area for the storage of containers at the Bridgetown port for transshipment to Guyana. According to Dr. Ali, the hope is that the plan, which he says is quite advanced, will ease rising transshipment costs between Trinidad and Guyana. The latest financial stability report puts this country's financial system as remaining stable throughout last year and up to the end of the third quarter of 2023. The report says this has been so despite global economic and political turmoil. Today's Nation newspaper reports that Parliament is yet to say anything about those artifacts that went missing from Parliament buildings. The newspaper quotes the Speaker of the House as saying, "Speak to the clerk," and the clerk as saying he wouldn't want to prejudice the police investigation by speaking on the matter. Jamaica's Prime Minister Andrew Holness is calling for a study of certain murders in his country.
They are killing more people. So we have seen this spate of double, triple and quadruple murder. It has to be studied.
There is a report out of St. Lucia of the death of an American tourist while water skiing on his honeymoon there. Guyana's Minister of Amerindian Affairs, Pauline Sukai, is charging that indigenous Guyanese living near the border with Venezuela are feeling uneasy. She attributes this to the buildup of the Venezuelan military as that country steps up its claim over Guyanese territory.
On the northwestern area of Guyana, mainly Amerindian resides there, and they are living under intimidation and heightened tension.
Israel's spy agency Mossad, Brazilian security services and other international agencies say they have foiled an attack on Jews in Brazil. They say it was planned by the Iran-backed militant group Hezbollah. The United Nations says more than 50,000 people left northern Gaza in a passage opened by the Israeli military.
This as the IDF pushed further into Gaza City as it fought with Hamas militants. The G7 is calling on Israel to create humanitarian pauses and safe corridors. Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron is convening an aid conference in Paris today over the worsening humanitarian crisis in Gaza.
The military government in Myanmar has warned that the country is on the verge of breaking apart because it cannot control fighting in the northern part of the country.
It was a coordinated attack by three very well-armed ethnic groups. These are relatively small ethnic groups within Shan State that have been fighting the central government for a long time, intermittently with odd clashes and trying to get their voice heard and expand the territory they hold. And they've come together, launched this attack on the military, this time saying they share the same goals as the mainstream opposition. They want to overthrow the military government.
Today's forecast, we're told to look for a mix of sunshine and clouds with a few brief scattered light showers.
I'm David Ellis with the Ellis Report on Capital Media HD 99.3.